So I got to my 30s and I had a lot of black friends and brown friends, and I went to a black church and, had just, my whole circle was very diverse, very, that's the only word I'm going to use, diverse. It wasn't really that intersectional. It was only diverse. And we can get into intersectional in a minute. But the point is, I felt very good about who I was as a progressive blue voting white person. Got into my 30s and I still firmly believed that until one day. And on that day, I decided to challenge the notion that I wasn't racist, because I definitely believed I was not racist. And honestly, most of my white and black friends would have concurred with me and said, yeah, no, she's not racist. She's super cool, blah, blah, blah. However, I decided one day, but what if I am? What if I actually am racist? And so I did a little exercise that I often recommend people should do. And honestly, this doesn't only apply to racism, it applies to everything. But instead of saying, I'm not racist, I'm not racist, I'm not racist, and stopping my brain right there in the conversation, I said, okay, well, I am racist. And now if I say that, what thoughts will come differently to me? I am racist. What if I am racist? And the first little exercise I did was literally just visualizing different groups of people in my mind, right? I visualized a group of white men in suits and in casual wear, and kind of thought about, like, what are my thoughts about those individuals right now? And then I pictured a group of black men and did the same exercise in black men in suits, black men in casual wear. Now, what are the instant thoughts I have about who that group is and what they're doing and why they're there? And then I put in Asian people into that picture, and I put in women into that picture. And I just did a quick exercise like that within the first 5 minutes of deciding I was going to say I am racist. And what I very, very quickly discovered, much to my chagrin, was that in fact I was very racist. Not only racist, I was also sexist, I was ableist, I was all of the things. I didn't even realize all of that stuff then, just the racism. But the point is, I was. And then the more that I acknowledged and accepted that I was, the more I found examples of where that was true. And the more I found examples of where that was true for me, the more I found examples of where that was true for society and systemically and in big ways and big places. Because suddenly I realized how, the fact that I think differently about a group of white men versus a group of black men might cause me to make decisions differently for those two different groups of people in whatever spheres of influence I am in. And that's true. And the thing is, each of you has a job. You have a sphere of influence. You have decisions you make. You have things you do for customers, for employers, for whoever it is. And your biases, implicit bias, which means you may not even know it's there, color and affect how you make those decisions. So the very first step of changing our world is always going to be looking inside, looking in the mirror, looking at ourselves, stopping ourselves from saying, no, that's not me, you're the problem, it's all you, and saying, wait, hold up, where am I the problem? Could I be the problem? And in what ways am I for sure the problem? And then how can I become the solution? It's not been a fast journey. It wasn't an overnight process. In fact, the day that I did that exercise of, I am a racist, was already 15 years ago. It's been 15 years for me to get from that point to this point. So ask yourself, if I am a racist, what's different about how I think and what's going on in this world? Love you.